Wednesday, November 29th. Well, it had been a week since Kennedy had been killed. And it was apparent that this was going to take a long time to get past. At school, my friend Michelangelo said he didn't think we'd ever get past it. He said that it might be like when Lincoln was killed. He explained it this way. He said, Chuck, you know, there was the before Lincoln was killed, and then there was the after. That's how the 1800s are. The first half, the before he was killed, our country was kind of young, and then the after part, after he was killed, we were not so young anymore. So back home in Hilburn, Walt focused his attention on deer hunting, and I followed him into the woods. He's carrying his gun. He's walking ahead of me. We're following some deer trails for a while, and then we went up and we sat by a big stand of hemlock, and we waited. It was a good view, nothing much moving. So we went in further, closer to the state park line, Harriman State Park. You got to be careful when you get that close, because if you wound an animal and it runs across the boundary into the state park, you're not supposed to follow it there. That's illegal, even though you shot it outside the boundary. So, as Walt said, you got to be a good shot if you're going to hunt near the state park line. And we waited there, but it was cold. The deer weren't moving. They probably all went over into the state park, hanging out there, because they knew the hunters were around. And I said to Walt at one point, this thing that Michelangelo had said, the before Lincoln was killed and the after Lincoln was killed, and how folks got used to a change. And Walt said, yep, things change. Then we came out of the woods, went back down to Hilburn to the house. Walt oiled up the gun, put it away, sat in his easy chair, lit up his pipe. And then he said this, you know, it might be like the Lincoln thing that your friend said. It might be that, well, now that Kennedy is gone, folks might forget kind of the way we were when we had Kennedy, and they might just start getting used to the way we are now, that we no longer have Kennedy. Well, Dad, do you think that means we're going to get used to killing our presidents? Good Lord. I hope not. Well, we'll do another one tomorrow. See you then.